Hey, everybody. Welcome. I am excited. So I want to say thank you. First things first, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers because we hit past the 750 mark. I know most people celebrate at 1,000, but I'm not other people. So I am happy that we have made it this far. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. So in this video, I kind of want to take you through several things. We're going to talk about changing your Etsy shop, how to do it, and under what circumstances should you do it. And I'm also going to show you about your policies because it can be different depending upon the shop that you open. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about changing your shop's name. Now, under some circumstances, you might want to change your shop's name. If you are brand new and then you just all of a sudden changed your mind, you don't have any customers, this will be very easy to do. You will go ahead and change the name and it's not affecting anyone because you haven't had any customers. Now, say for instance, you have a major store and you want to change the name of the store. Okay. And when you go in and you go change the name, just know that Etsy will do a 301 redirect for all of your links. Your old name will not be able to be taken by nobody else. Okay. So it'll be out of use. And then your new name will be in play. Now, if you have any customers, for 45 days, your previous customers that you've already had, there's going to be a little icon that shows them that you switched your name. So people will see that you switched your name. It's not going to be something you can do like privately. Okay, so your previous customers will see the name change in the shop for 45 days. And also the old shop name and the new shop name will show on the receipt. Okay, so I just want you to know that does occur. Me personally, if you wanted to do a whole new shop, I would just say open another Etsy shop. Etsy is getting hit really heavy and they have been suspending accounts. I've even opened up a new account and it got suspended like within like 10 minutes of me opening it. Right? So they're getting really strict in wanting to vet who is getting on the Etsy platform just due to all the videos that's being made and everybody trying to jump on Etsy thinking that it's a get rich quick type of situation. And it's not. It is a way that you can earn money, but it is a compound type of thing. So it takes time. But that's for another video in regards to the suspensions because you can appeal. But if you want to change your store name, I'm going to show you how to do it. Also, in talking about the policies are different. Since I have a all digital store, Etsy automatically does not allow refunds, cancellations, or exchanges for digital. However, I do have a policy that I put into Etsy because of the UK. All right. And I'm going to show you that as well. I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to link in the descriptions below a place where you can go create a policy. Okay. For your Etsy shop or whatever you need it for. So I'm going to leave that link in the description. But I have made a personal one because people can download my digital products from anywhere in the world. So I might have customers from the UK. Okay. From Europe. So I need to make sure my shop is in compliance with Europe because that could be potential customer for me. So if you're going to do a digital business and people can order from anywhere in the world, you want to make sure that you're compliant with various countries, and Etsy shows you how to do all of this as well. So I'm going to show you when we get into the computer. So just make sure of that. Now, if you are doing some type of print on demand or drop shipping, and to be honest with you, to me, drop shipping and print on demand is like the same thing almost. So if you're doing something like that, then of course you might have a return policy and, things of that nature, which you can put in Etsy as well. So without further ado, let's just dive right onto my computer so I can show you how this is done. Okay, guys, we are now inside my Etsy. And what we're going to do is going to change the name. Of course, we're not really changing the Design Diva, but I'm going to show you where it's at. So what you would do is go over to settings. You would go to info and appearances. Of course, you can change the name right here. You can just click it and change the name, but all it's going to do is send you to this tab. So you might as well just click the shop name tab. Okay. Now, this tells you exactly what's going to happen when you change your name. Basically what I've already told you. But if you can read it for yourself, trust nobody's research but your own. But you will see all your links will continue to work, and they will do a 301 redirect. And for 45 days, that's the little icon that will appear next to your shop name on your shop pages. Okay, so it would not be a secret that you changed your shop's name. All right. Now, I do know some people like to change their name because they need a new shop name. Maybe they were trying to hide their shop and somebody found out about their shop. Yeah. So, they changed their name. But again, I have like I want a whole new shop. Okay, that'll be me. All right, so this is how you change the name, and you'll put your name in the new box and you'll click save, and then of course your name will take effect. Now, if you are looking to change your policies in the settings area, there is a policy setting. So what you would do is click in here. You will go across this whole thing. So like your return and exchanges, again, I don't have any because my products are digital. But say for instance, because see, digital items aren't eligible for returns and exchanges. Etsy does this by itself. Okay, so those things are turned off. Like that's a rule on Etsy that we can't even do returns and stuff. All right, but if you have like a POD store, print on demand, drop shipping, you can create your policies right here. It says you accept returns of this item. You can just accept exchanges. But again, take note of the situation for buyers in Europe or UK. If you're drop shipping, they pretty much can order, and then the fulfillment company, your partner, will be able to drop it wherever they are. So you might have customers from the UK and from Europe. So you want to be in compliance. And as their law suggests or requires that you offer a minimum of 14-day cancellation. Okay, you have to offer this for these customers, or you can't sell to them, or you shouldn't sell to them. So then you can have time frame. Buyer must contact me and ship item back within however many days you want. It ranges from 7 days to 90 days. And then these are some conditions, and then you would just click save and apply. Okay, and then in my case, I am going to cancel because I don't need that. So then under the cancellation, if you did accept cancellations, it would be a cancellation policy here. I did not write a shop-wide cancellation policy for my shop because everything is digital. All right. This would be different for you if you needed to edit this and you needed to turn it on. Buyers can request a cancellation in 1 hour from ordering up to 7 days. Okay. So that's what that is. Let's discard that. Now here goes the privacy. As you can see, my shop's privacy. This is the custom privacy policy that I created. And again, where I created this policy from, I'm going to have linked in the description below, so you can go get your policy from there as well. So as you can see, if I open it up, all of this, okay, all of this, because I wanted to be compliant with the GDPR, compliant with the policy. Okay, so, and then of course, if you click these links, it will take you over to read more information in regards to this and what should be included in the policy. However, if you use the link below, you will have everything you need. Well, that's it, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and like it and subscribe to the channel. Come on, we about to see if we can get to this 1,000. And also, I wanted to make an announcement. I'm going to be incorporating other things that I'm doing into this channel. Of course, you all know I love Etsy. It is one of the platforms that I use to create passive income, semi-passive income for myself online. But I am also a firm believer of not putting all my eggs in one basket. So there are other things I do to generate multiple streams of income coming in from different areas, because if Etsy was to shut down, or my Etsy was to shut down, I did not want everything to go kaput. And I wouldn't advise anybody to do that because you don't necessarily own Etsy. And like I said earlier in this video, I did try to open up another Etsy shop, and there's no limit per the Etsy sellers guidelines on how many Etsy shops you can own. But people's accounts are getting suspended. Mine got suspended like within the first 10 minutes of me opening it. All right. Because a lot of videos are being made about Etsy, of course, right? And because Etsy is thebomb.com. So a lot of videos are being made, and Etsy is just trying to determine who are the real ones, right? So you can't appeal the suspension. They just want to make sure that you're a real person because they notice that their website is getting hit with a lot of people trying to sign up for accounts because you got some people online making it seem like Etsy is an overnight success and you're going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in overnight. Not understanding that Etsy is more of a long-term game. It's a compound game. Etsy compounds. The more you have on there, the more products, the more time, the more you're on the platform, the more you get into their algorithm. Etsy's algorithm is special. I've noticed the more I'm on it, I think the more you're on it plays into their algorithm in some way. Because it seems like when I'm on it, I'm starting to get favorites and all kind of stuff. Like I'm getting sales. I'm like, wow. So I think all of that plays a part in their algorithm. And of course, nobody knows for sure, right? That's just my opinion. And a lot of others have noticed that as well. But Etsy is getting, strict. Hey, what can I say? And we're getting in, they're getting heavy with the SEO so you can show up and so your products can show up. But Etsy is a compound game. It's not something you're going to be able to get into and think you're going to make money overnight. It's not going to happen, but you can make money. And that's the thing. You can start off with Etsy and make an extra $100, $200 a month and slowly build that up to $300 a month, $400 a month. And I'm talking about profit. Okay, I'm not talking about this is the overall revenue because you got a lot of drop shippers or print on demands. Of course, they got to pay for that up front when they're doing their print on demand. So they're only making like $10 to $15, if that, per item that they sell, depends on the item, right? So they might not be clearing as much as a digital store. As a digital store, I'm clearing about 95, 96, 97% margins, right? Because it's all digital. Where POD, print on demand, drop shipping, they might be a little less, right? I mean, it's still good because they're not holding inventory. It just depends on the type of business model that you want to work with, okay? So I love Etsy, but I want to incorporate other things that I'm doing to help you guys learn about different strategies, right? I just don't want to teach you just one thing or show you just Etsy. I'm going to show you Etsy because that's what I use. But everything I show and share on this channel is about the things I've used, right? So I'm not telling you something that I have not done. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. And that is a big, big difference. So if you like stuff like that, people that want to tell you what they know, not regurgitating, hey, this person did a video about this, I'm gonna do a video about this. No, I actually do this, right? I actually do the stuff. So I'm able to tell you the real. So if that's something that you like, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.